And so already the sixth unit, that is servlets, is started. Two videos are uploaded. We will see this in this third video. So what is servlets config object, and is what is cookies, and what is session handling and everything. So servlets config interface. This interface is used to obtain the initialization parameters. Various methods that are used by these interfaces are methods, that is strings get servlets name. This method is used to obtain the name of the servlets, and string get init parameter, that is having the parameter as a string p. That is, this method returns the value of the parameters. Initialization parameter value it will retrieve. When the parameters are more than one, then you should use this enumeration get init parameter names. This method returns the names of the initialization parameters, and servlets context get servlet context. This method returns the context of the servlets. So servlets config objects are generated when the servlets is created. If there are n number of servlets, then there are n number of servlets config objects. Is it clear? But for one web application, only one servlet context object is created. In one web application, there are n number of servlets, then n number of config objects are generated. So if the servlet destroys, then the servlet's config object is also destroyed. And servlet context interface. In this interface, that enables the servlets to log the events and access the information about their environment. Various interfaces in this are object, that is get attributes, that is string attributes name. The value of the attributes, or that is attribute name in the current session is retrieved. And set attributes, that is string attribute name and object value. The attribute name is passed to the object value, and get servlets information. This method returns the information about the server. And get MIME type, that it returns the MIME type of the file. So servlet context object is for one web application. And servlet's response interface. This interface helps the servlets to formulate the response for the client request. Various methods in this interfaces are get character encoding. This method returns the character encoding. And get servlet's output stream, that is a get output stream. This method returns the output stream which is used to write the data for responding. And get writer method, this method is used to write the character data to the response. Get content length, that is a parameter having the size. This method sets the length of the content equal to the size. Set content type, this method sets the type of the content. See, print writer. Print writer object is used to write the output on the web browser. So far you have studied this in core Java, that is you are to print something, you are using the system.out.println. System.out.println is used to write the uh, is used to print in the console. You are using this SOP. Suppose you want to write something or read from the browser, you have to use this print writer or get content type method to read this. So there is set response object and request object is there. Through this request object, you are reading the data through the browser, and response through the response object you are printing something at the browser side. Is it clear? Next, the javax.servlets package contains the following classes, that is the generic servlets, servlets input stream, servlets output stream, and servlets exception. Generic servlets, this class implements the servlets and servlets config interfaces. And servlets input stream, this class provides the input stream for reading the client request, and servlets output stream provides the output stream for writing the client's response. and servlet's exception is used to raise the exception whenever the error occurs. And generic servlets class, this class is useful for implementing the lifecycle methods such as init method, destroy method, service method. And it implements the servlets and servlets config interfaces. It is also called as generic because it does not assume that the protocol it will process will be the HTTP. Generic servlets will accept all types of requests. It may be a HTTP request, it may be a FTP request, whatever the request, it will accept it. But HTTP servlets only accept the HTTP request. So methods in the generic servlets are public void init, servlets config. This method is used to initialize the servlets. And service method is having two parameters, that is the servlets request, request object, servlets response, response object. This method provides the service for incoming request. It is invoked at each time whenever the user requests for this servlets. And destroy method, it is invoked only once throughout the life cycle of the servlets. Uh, Servlets being destroyed. So init method, when init method is called, servlet config object is created. So servlet config object is created for each servlets. And after the servlets configuration, the initialization of the servlets is done, the service method is called. Service method is the actual processing is done in this service method. And once you don't want that servlets, if your memory will be full and you don't want that servlets, you can destroy that. So when you are destroying the servlet, the config object is also destroyed. So destroy method is called only once, and init method is also called only once in the servlets. You can call service method as many times you want. Next, the JavaX servlets.http package. The JavaX servlets HTTP package contains the number of interfaces and the classes, and their functionality makes easy to build the servlets. These servlets then work with HTTP request and response interfaces. The following table describes the interfaces that provided in this package. HTTP session, the session data can be read or write using this interface. HTTP servlets request, the servlets can read the information from the HTTP request using this interface. And HTTP servlets response, the servlets can write the data to the HTTP response using this interface. Next, the following are the table to describe the classes that are provided in this package. Cookie, this class is used to write the cookies. HTTP servlets, this is used for developing the servlets that receive the process HTTP request, HTTP session event, and this class is used to handle the session events. HTTP session binding events, this is when the listener bonds to a value. In such case, container create the session ID for each user. So the container uses this ID to identify particular users. An object of the HTTP session can be used to perform two tasks. One, the bind object, view and manipulate the information about the session, such as session identifier, creation of the time, and the last access time. So when the session is there, we'll stop here. Next, in this next video, we'll see that what is session handling and all.